everybody. I am back with my journal that I created using my new digital kit, Landslide. Let's start with the tassel. Everything about this journal is like my favorite things. So I love big, chunky tassels. And this is a big tassel, and here is the top. Can you see that? I have all kinds of beads. I'm not doing a good job of holding that very flat. And I made this charm to go with it. I'm going to put that to the side. What I love the most, I think, about this journal is that I started with a blue velvet, but I didn't want this to be a fancy journal. I wanted it to have all kinds of different fabrics and textures, and I like combining velvet, which seems so formal, and lace with the batik that is kind of funky, and the burlap, and just, you know, all the different kind of textures and things, all these little beads, these dangles down here below. I wanted this journal to have all of my favorite elements in it and to be very touchable. I wanted to look at it and just, you know, oh, I can't wait to touch that. So up here at the top, oh, it's a soft cover journal. It's about 8.5 by 5.5. And up at the top, I have a lot of sari ribbon and seam binding. Again, just that tactile element. I wanted to be drawn in to touch this and to use it. So I have some seam binding that I sprayed. So let's take a look inside. Oh, let me show you the dangles. Let's see. Can you see all the dangles? I'm not very good at this. Okay, you can kind of see them this way. There's lots and lots of danglies. Okay, so in the front here, I have more velvet, and the kit comes with a library card, or a, you know, this book belongs to card, and there's 2 pockets. And then this is one of the tags. I used some old planner pages that I had, and I tea stained them, and there's a little tag space here, and this is on vellum, and the vellum I printed from one of the pattern papers from the kit. And I'll try to go through this somewhat quickly. All of the papers that you see like this are from the kit. Also, one of the things I used in here was a ton of Sheila from Boyodaydreams. I've purchased 2 of her beautiful, beautiful sari packages, and this is one of my favorites. And I made it into a big pocket. The material was just so beautiful. And like I said, lots of journaling space. And these old planner pages. Here's a bag that I got from the dollar store. Tag. And I used a lot of washi tape on here. Here's the first quote. There is a fountain of youth. It is your mind, your talents, the creativity you bring to your life and the lives of people you love. When you learn to tap this source, you will truly have defeated age. And that was by Sophia Loren. So I wanted to put quotes in here and things about aging gracefully, and the quotes that really spoke to me about that process, because I am over a certain age, and I think aging is a privilege that is denied to many. So here's a tab with one of my little beads on it that I just love. And did I forget? Oh, here's a bead that is, it's like a millefiori kind of a bead. So again, lots of beads. Here's another tag, and I have beads and charms all over the place on here. This is some fabric that I actually ran through my printer on the back of butcher paper, and I printed one of the pages from my kit on here so that I could make custom ruffles. I have some paper that I just did some spraying on, and I love that. Here's some more of Sheila's wonderful trims. And here's the center of the first signature. There's 3, and I put a matching envelope here in the middle. It's empty at the moment. Isn't that beautiful? I just love that. So I'm going to go through this quickly. Here's a journal card, and here's the second quote, and it says, "The older women get, the more beautiful they get. We become ourselves, which is something you can't teach anyone at 18. And that is so true. And this was by Jennifer Garner. I love her. She's darling. Here's a flip out. And here's just some avocado dyed paper that I made a little tablet out of, and I put it on, or I have the little tuck spot here with the Edith Holden page. More little charms. We'll go through this quickly. Here's a collaged kind of tuck spot, and I have this postcard in there. And it also, so I have a little tuck pocket there and then one there. And that's the end of the first signature, and I love this paper with the, or this print with the vellum. That's so cool. Here's a tag I made, and I did a wax seal. I've been practicing with those. And the tags fit in the pockets like you can see, but you can get a lot more in there too. More charms. More of Sheila's fabric, and this says laugh. Laughing is important. We need to do more of that right now. These are all Sheila's fabrics, the ones that you see that are just gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I can't stop touching it. More charms and a little dragonfly charm. This is one of my favorite pages. I love that page. Here is a plastic, piece of plastic that was from, I don't know, something I bought. And it just has a card on here. It's empty, but I did, when I was printing the envelopes, I printed on the opposite side, and I used papers from the patterned papers that come with the kit. And then I made this. Here's another quote. "Women are realizing that we are at our best as we get older. We are attractive, and we are more interesting, and we are more self-assured than we were 10 years before." And that's Jennifer Lopez. And I think that's an awesome quote. And I just used a lot of washi to put it down here. And this is a little pocket in the middle. And these are the blank quote cards to fill out. Charms, tags, Edith Holden, lots of charms. This charm says inspire. This is one of my favorite pieces. Lots of sari silk too. Here's a journal card, and this quote says, "A beautiful face will age and a perfect body will change, but an awesome woman will always be an awesome woman." And that was by Tanya Massey, and that's another great quote. I did some stenciling. I used a lot of the pieces of ephemera from the kit to make little collages and tuck spots. Another envelope. More beautiful sari fabric and a postcard. Here's another quote. "Act as young as you feel. You're not getting older, you're getting more entitled to be your fabulous self." And that was by Gwen Stefani. More washi. And another envelope. This says follow your heart. There's the library card. More beads. And this quote says, "Gravity and wrinkles are fine with me. They're a small price to pay for the new wisdom inside my head and my heart." And that was Drew Barrymore. Here's another card, or another tag. And here's a little bauble. This says peace. And it has a tab that is from one of Sheila's packages. And here is a tuck spot back here. And another pocket with beads and trim and another little notepad. And that's the journal. Ta-da! So thank you for watching, and please hit subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber already, and I hope you enjoyed this video and that you give me a thumbs up. Okay, see you soon.